You see a face. It is symmetrical, clear, and bright. Then a fraction of a second, your brain makes a decision. You decide this person is intelligent. You decide they are trustworthy. You decide they are a natural leader. You have no evidence for any of these claims. But the light is too bright to see the truth. In 1920, an American psychologist named Edward Thorndike noticed something strange about the military. He was studying 137 aviation cadets and the officers who commanded them. He asked the officers to rate their soldiers on for specific traits. These traits were physique, intelligence, leadership, and character. He expected to see a range of scores across these independent categories. Instead, he found a pattern that made no sense. If a soldier had a neat appearance, they were almost always rated as superior in every other category. If they looked like a good soldier, the officers believed they were geniuses and saints. Thorndike called this a suffusing light, single positive quality that blinded the evaluator to every other flaw. This is the halo effect. It is an ancient survival mechanism misfiring in a modern world. It is the gestalt of the human mind, prioritizing the whole over the individual parts. Our brains are efficient. We don't have the energy to evaluate every person we meet from scratch, so we take a shortcut. We find one thing we like, and we paint the rest of the person in that same color. But in the 21st century, this shortcut has a price. It is a price measured in thousands of dollars and years of lost potential. A massive study of over 43,000 MBA graduates recently quantified this cost. Researchers tracked these individuals over 15 years of their careers. They found that attractive individuals earn a 2.4% beauty premium every single year. That totals roughly $5,500 more per year than their peers. Over a 40-year career, that is $250,000 for simply having a symmetrical face. It is not just about the money. It is about the trajectory of power. Attractive graduates are 52% more likely to hold prestigious leadership positions. They aren't necessarily better at their jobs. They just look the part of a leader. This effect is strongest in high-interaction roles like management or sales. In these fields, your face is your resume. But there is a crack in the system. In technical sectors like IT and engineering, the beauty premium significantly shrinks. When performance is measured in objective code, the halo begins to fade. But for the rest of us, the light remains blinding. There is a darker side to this cognitive bias. It is known as the horn effect, or the devil effect. It is the halo's shadow. It only takes one negative trait to poison an entire reputation. Imagine walking into a room 5 minutes late. You might have been saving a life, or stuck in an unavoidable disaster. It doesn't matter. The observer now assumes you are lazy. From lazy, they conclude you are incompetent. From incompetent, they decide you are untrustworthy. Single mistake creates a suffusing darkness. This effect ruins brands just as easily as it ruins people. One bad customer service experience can poison your view of an entire global corporation. You assume their products are bad because their help desk was slow. Your brain is running ancient software designed for tribal survival. In the savannah, a single sign of sickness meant a threat to the tribe. Today, that same instinct makes us cruel and irrational. This bias can even be life-threatening. Physicians are not immune to the architecture of the human mind. Studies showed that doctors often struggle to recognize illness in attractive patients. They unconsciously link fitness and beauty with actual health. If you look healthy, a doctor is more likely to miss your symptoms. They might delay critical testing because your appearance suggests you are fine. The environment also creates its own halo. Patients in private hospital rooms report better medical care than those in shared rooms. The staff and the procedures are identical. But the aura of the private room makes the medicine feel more effective. It is a trick of the light. Now, the halo has entered the digital frontier. We're seeing the rise of the AI halo. We treat tech leaders like Sam Altman as experts in every field. Because they built a successful computer program, we assume they understand global sociology. We grant them expert status in mental health and marriage. This is the Altman effect. It is a dangerous expansion of the halo effect. We also suffer from automation bias. We trust a machine more if it has a clean interface. If the font is modern and the logo is prestigious, we accept its output as truth. We don't see the bias in the code, only see the glow of the screen. Recent research from 2025 suggests something even stranger. Large language models are developing their own machine halos. They favor text generated by other machines. This creates an algorithmic bubble, where the halo reinforces its own errors. But the halo doesn't work the same way for everyone. In some worlds, beauty is a penalty. In highly technical or academic fields, extremely attractive women are often judged as less competent. This is a reverse halo. The observer assumes you cannot be both beautiful and intellectually rigorous. It is a different kind of blindness. In peer-to-peer marketing, the halo is shifting again. On platforms like TikTok, a perfect face can trigger suspicion. We look for the ordinary face. The average face carries a halo of authenticity. We trust the person who looks like us. We are trying to outsmart our own biology. Modern institutions are now building shields against the halo. They are using blind auditions where names and photos are removed. They are using horizontal grading to ensure every student is judged fairly. They define criteria first. They look for 5 years of Python experience before they even see a smile. They know that a charismatic personality can overwrite a lack of skill. You have to decide if you want to keep living in the light, or if you want to see the reality behind the glow. The halo is always there. It is the ancient software trying to save you time, but it is costing you the truth. You can see it now. The game is being played in the shadows of the light. What happens next is on you. You'll be deciding it awake.